What's up, everyone? One Man Fan here, and as the saying goes, ask and you shall receive. That's exactly what happened this week as SNK dropped a much improved character trailer, this time showing off Shune's sleepy BFF, Meitenkun. Probably a strange name if you're new to KOF, so in case you're wondering where it comes from, the name translates to sleepy every day when read in Mandarin, and as you can see here, Meitenkun is all about them Z's. Anyway, unlike last week, there's a lot of interesting stuff to go over, so I'll be breaking everything down moment by moment so we can get a better idea of what's going on under the hood. I'm excited, hope you are too, so let's dive right in. Starting off, Meitenkun's visual upgrade from 14 is much more stark than it was for Shune. The difference between his 14 design versus his 15 one is night and day, and should silence any remaining naysayers about the graphics. Game looks great. Also, as is the case with the rest of the trailer, his unexpected early reveal is another sign that not only does SNK hear us, but they're going to go out of their way to make us fans very happy. Getting into Meitenkun's moves, we see standing C, crouching D, back grab, and his command normal forward B. So far, business as usual. But then, we see him use everyone's favorite backstrike, the Tetsu Zanko, which is brand new. Interesting thing here is that Shune appears to be in a stun state, but what kind, we can't say. I think this is a counter, but more on that later. Next, as if to remind everyone of what game we're watching, we see Meitenkun perform a CB knockback, which I'm glad to say retains its wall splat property from 14. From there, we see him do some combo flexing with a normal special super cancel, followed by a crouching light confirm into special. This stuff right here is KOF bread and butter. Then we get a big eyebrow raiser here, a whiffed command grab into a forward throw. Now, when taking a closer look, we can see Meitenkun doing a Tetsu Zanko dash like he does in the previous cancel combo and a ledge counter before whiffing the grab. With that in mind, it appears that his Tetsu Zanko is a dash special with different follow-ups. A great modern example of this from another game is Jam's Bakashu in Guilty Gear. Also notable is what we don't see: Meitenkun's air kicks or his chi charge specials. He may still retain those moves, but if so, it isn't shown here. That said, it would be interesting if losing those moves is the trade-off for his Tetsu Zanko. Finally, we finish off with a classic KOF style combo, and here we see what everyone is talking about, which is Meitenkun doing what appears to be an EX pillow throw to extend his combo without triggering max mode. Now, between the reveal and posting of this video, there has been some controversy around whether or not Meitenkun is already in max mode, or doing an EX bypass, or doing something else altogether. Personally, I'm inclined to agree with everyone's first impressions that this is an EX without max mode. But hey, that info is out there as well, and the bottom line is we can't say for sure until we get a breakdown of system mechanics. However, assuming that is the case, it would be a very nice welcome change, as many felt that tying EX moves to max mode restricted their use too much and bottlenecked the cast in 14. Sooner we can confirm what's going on, the better. But to wrap up, Meitenkun closes out his combo by getting his Baji Quan on. Fun bit of trivia: Baji Quan translates to 8 extremities fist. Tung Fu Ru, master to Meitenkun, Shune, and a certain pair of blonde Bogard brothers, refers to Meitenkun's style as Hakyoku Minminken. Translation: 8 extremities sleepy fist. So, in case you couldn't tell, I couldn't be happier with everything we see here. If there's one negative, it's that now I'm impatient to see some of the really big names in KOF get their character trailers. As for Meitenkun himself, initially I could have cared less for the character, but SNK managed to change my opinion in a minute with this trailer. Everything about him is a massive step up from 14, and he was accompanied by a fantastic theme and stage. Really, there's nothing not to like here. Last big thing I want to mention is that Shune and Meitenkun being on the same team is a given, but seeing the reveals back to back heavily implies that next week we will be seeing the final member of Team China, and I'm calling it now, it's Benimaru. Not only does Benimaru have a history of playing well with other teams, but in the initial tease back in December, the devs pointed out that he was sporting a male key pow, and if you ask me, that's a dead giveaway. So, just to wrap here, if SNK did everything wrong last week, then this week they did everything right. As I said earlier, it is very encouraging to see that SNK is listening and are focused on delivering a fan-pleasing KOF experience. Expectations aren't quite shattered yet, but this is a strong start, and now I'm teed up for a real oh shit reveal. And that will just about do it for my Meitenkun breakdown. As a standard practice for this stuff, let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you as impressed as I am with Meitenkun and SNK? Do you think we'll see Benimaru next week or someone else? Also, if there are any other topics you'd like me to cover, be sure to let me know. I'll do my best to keep up with these reveals week to week, but until the next one, I'm One Man Fan, and may your combos never drop.